Well, hello. I would say I'm finishing up my breakfast, but I'm not. I still have it here. Ah. Anyway, Ooh. What was that? Do you guys hear that? Oh, there it is. How's everyone? I think that is a very loaded question. I am trying to figure out what my hair is doing. This is the situation I'm dealing with. I braided it last night because I've been having a lot of issues with my hair. My hair is the longest it's been in a very long time, and I don't know how to deal with it. So if you see me just trying to fix it, just please be nice, because I'm trying to figure out what the heck. I don't know. Oh, that actually looks okay. Oh, okay. Anyway, I see a few of you guys already joining in the chat. Thank you so much for doing that. I have a lot of stuff to share. So let's just get those announcements out of the way. One. Ooh, let there be light. That's good. Halloween preparations and celebrations have officially started. I'm talking about decorations. I'm not going to show you guys yet. I know. I'm not going to show you guys yet. I might show some of it next week, actually, because it'll give me a chance to start decorating. I don't know how much this space is going to change. Regardless, just follow me on social media right here, so that you guys can see what I am doing. I'm very excited about it because I like decorating, and that's one of the things that has been getting me through quarantine. One of the many things. Another thing is Halloween horror. Halloween horror movie watching has already started for a while now, but I'm talking about one of my favorite movies today. So that's happening. Also, you may notice that I have a fantastic shirt on. Oh, that's right, I've got hair. It says, written and directed by Guillermo del Toro. That's me. I'm not GDT. Obviously, you knew that. You clicked on this video and you know that that's not me. Where did we get this? Redbubble. So yeah, I got this from Redbubble, which is very exciting. Thank you so much, Redbubble. Also, let me make sure I can see this. I think can you see it? No. Nope. Here. Okay, hold on. It's worth it, I promise. Well, you'll see Final Girl there. You'll also see RBG. A lot has been happening. I obviously don't have to tell you guys that. But, yeah, I have always wanted to decorate my laptop with stickers. I was the kind of girl in middle school and in high school that decorated her binders like nobody's business. So I love it. I love it so much, and I think it's really cool that I get to decorate this. Yeah. What else? I will mention this other piece of news when I talk about the movie. So let's talk quickly about where you guys can find me right now. So I am on Twitch. Hello. There's some new people here. Hello. Good afternoon. That's a thick boy on your desk? Sure. Yeah. He's got a pretty wide neck. Here we go. That's you. Hey, Michael, what's up? I would like to do some kind of things with this hair. Yes, or I actually don't know your handle. I don't know how to say your handle over here on Twitch. Orlandoing. Is that perhaps right? I am currently live on Twitch, twitch.tv/AmyCassandraMTZ. I'm also live on YouTube, youtube.com/AmyCassandra. I am not live on Facebook because they're being weird. That's about it. Okay. Oh, sorry. Wow, what was that noise? I also have a Discord. I have been talking about potentially getting a Discord for a while. I worked on it for a while, and now it's officially live. My Discord is there. How can I share it with you guys? Oh, let's see. Invite people. Here we go. I'm going to drop it in the chat, and you guys are welcome to join if you haven't yet already. Discord, if you're not familiar with it, it's basically a place where I can just hang out with you guys, and it's so much easier to blast out what I'm doing. So for example, with this live show, I send out the link, and instead of putting it on Twitter and on Facebook and telling people about it on Instagram because I can't have a swipe up link, then I just share it on Discord. So needless to say, you should totally join my Discord because we talked about so many, we have talked about Fruity Shotgun just showed up. Hey. I talk about so many different things on there. I want to keep the conversation going that like I normally have with you guys on here or on Instagram or not so much on Facebook because whatever. But just keep that in the Discord. So feel free to check out all of the different channels. I am very excited about this. Yeah, I'm checking it every single time that I see a notification or anything. So yeah. Okay, now, thank you so much everyone for being here. Fun Kevin, you're always fun. CM Pepsi, hey. Yeah, Instagram Live is cool and all, but it's a little confusing. Like, is it even possible to do it with how we're doing it, producer? Like, to go from here and also do an Instagram Live? I don't know. So, might be a thing I do, but I don't know. Who else? The Mickey M. Hunter, thank you so much for being here. I saw Ruth Ann. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys coming on and spending this afternoon, morning, evening. I don't know, wherever you are. I don't know. I'm having a very rough week. Not gonna lie with you guys. So it's Rugged English. Hello. I am very much looking forward to just being in this space and just talking about horror, because I really need this, and I know some of you really do. Okay, let's talk about the movies. Okay, so here are the ones I will be talking about. The Babysitter, in this order. The Babysitter, Killer Queen, Blade 2, Crimson Peak, and Halloween. That rhymes! Oh, don't you love it when you accidentally rhyme? I do. Okay, Zrakin75. What? Oh, are you trying to do the quick chat thing? I don't know how to set up shortcuts on Twitch, but if you know how to do it, awesome. Maybe I should just put it here. There. Okay. Everyone on Twitch and everyone on YouTube has the link to my Discord. Okay. The Babysitter. Now, I feel like we talked about the Babysitter not too long ago, but what is time, really? You know, starring Samara Weaving, The Babysitter is absolutely fantastic. It's a comedy that does a way better job of being a horror comedy than it needed to be. And I say that like as a compliment. You know how sometimes it's like, yeah, you know, we're gonna have a parody of something, or this is gonna be a horror comedy, it's gonna be fun, and you don't think much is gonna happen, and you're like, well, sure, like we'll just have a good time. Okay, great. Well, The Babysitter surpassed my expectations the first time around, and the second time around, I feel like you get to uncover all the layers that are hidden, especially because you know what's gonna happen, so you watch the first act and know, like, ooh, that's gonna come back later. Samara Weaving, Mickey said it best, is the best modern scream queen. She is fantastic. You may have seen her Ready or Not, which I want to see again soon. I feel like I've only seen it once. I love her so much, and I think that people are definitely starting to take notice, and I believe she's Hugo Weaving's niece, and that's why yeah, niece or goddaughter, I'm pretty sure it's niece. That's how Keanu Reeves first like heard about her or something like that. Yeah, for Bill and Ted and the music one, the one that just came out. I just saw it. Crap, I can't. Face the music. Thank you. So, yeah. God, she's fantastic. Okay, I am everywhere. Okay. Yeah, so the first one's great. If you watch it, you've never seen it, you'll have fun. If you want to watch it again, you'll definitely have fun. I wanted to watch it because The Babysitter Killer Queen, which is the second one, came out just recently. I think it was last week on Netflix. Yes. And I am not going to spoil it for you guys, but I will say a few things. You will see some familiar faces. It is definitely not like the first one, okay? Because I've been saying, oh, thank you so much. Oh yeah, this is a super chat. Oh crap, I meant to tell you guys really quickly. You guys have talked about potentially like doing, requesting horror movies. So if you want to request a horror movie for me to watch, if you go to my Discord, I have a channel that says movie requests, and you can go ahead and just do a PayPal little thing. Just $5, basically offset the cost of me renting it. And yeah, so that's all there. Basically, if you want to be in touch with everything that I'm doing, definitely follow my Discord. Okay, Zrakin75, thank you so much for joining my Discord. So anyway, okay. Where was I? Yeah, the second one, Jenna Ortega's in it. If you guys have seen the second season of You, she's in it. If you guys have seen Jane the Virgin, she's in that as well. She is fantastic, and she's also going to be in Scream 5, which I'm very excited about. Her character was not given much, but what she was given, I think she did fantastic with. How many times have I said fantastic? Take a drink of water, a sip of water every oh God, I can't talk. Every single time I say the word fantastic. There you go, I got it out. Oh, which one's that one? I have 2 cats, if you don't know. And they're feeling all kinds of things right now. Are you? Okay, let's get it together. That's the big baby. What are you doing? I expect more from you, sir. You are an adult. Yes. Do you want to say hi to your fans? Hi, baby. Hi. Okay, look, special appearance by one of my best friends. His name is Spielberg. Hi, baby. If you don't want to be here anymore, you can leave. Okay. Yeah, but you know what? The second one, what are the positives? You definitely need to wait until the last 20 minutes to really, I don't know, to have an okay time. There are some moments, though, that are actually really cool throughout it. So, yeah. I don't know. The second one isn't great. You don't need to watch the first one to understand the second one as much, but I think it would make way more sense if you do watch the first one. I wonder if you guys have seen The Babysitter, and if you liked it. If you didn't, let me know as well. If you guys have seen Samara Weaving in roles, let me know what your favorite ones of hers are. Fun Kevin, I don't know what to tell you, but this is officially a Black Cat Stan YouTube channel because I have 2 black cats, and I'm not only a cat person, I'm a dog person, I'm an animal person. So I love my little ones so much. Hey, Spielberg. Hey. Hi. Hey. That was just for me. No one got to witness that. That was just you and me, baby. Okay. He did this, and it was great. I love you so much. I'm so obsessed. I will be having a photo shoot with both of them. The other one's E.T., and I'm very excited about it. Okay, moving on to the next movie. I know I kind of touched on those 2 pretty quickly. The first one's great. The second one, but you should definitely watch the second one if you want to, feel something. I don't know. Speaking of a sequel, again, I talked about Blade last week. Yeah, I talked about Blade last week, and I really freaking enjoyed it. And I don't know why it took me forever to watch it. I thought it was just another fun superhero movie, which I was like, cool. I love Marvel. I'm very excited about the Batman, Robert Pattinson. Hey, what's recommend? But now I'm going to be talking about Blade 2. Blade 2. there are hits and there are misses. Misses. I don't know what it is. I don't. I think something fell flat for me. I think something was missing. The action sequences are pretty fun, but it just felt a little disconnected, and it just felt a little. Perlman, yeah, Ron Perlman is in Blade 2, and he does a good job. Yeah, I just feel like something is off, but I still had a good time, and I think with Blade, as long as you are just taking it for really cool action sequences and like Blade is just so cool, then that's all you can, hope for, I guess. Because at least for the second one, a lot of the plot just felt like, really? I know that was gonna happen. Come on. So I wasn't very surprised and like, but positives, there's still a lot of like horror movie kind of violence. So you're like, yay! And then I still really like that it just kind of ramps up all the vampire stuff. So if you like vampires, highly recommend. I didn't know that that's what Blade was. Like, it was a lot of vampires before I watched the first one. So it continues on to the second one. It was just one of those things where it's like the first movie is like an A+, and the second one you're like, oh, that's just like a B. Like, I had fun. It was cool, but I was missing something and I don't know what it is. But I still had fun. You guys are being a little quiet today, and I totally understand, but if you guys have any questions or thoughts about any of the movies that I'm talking about, please chime in. Zrakin, hey, I love how much love you show Spielberg. Thank you so much. Yeah, not a bad movie. Could have been better. Yeah. I don't know which one you're talking about, but both The Babysitter 2 and Blade 2. Or The Babysitter, Killer Queen. And I mean, the title's pretty cool. Killer Queen. I don't know. So, there's that. The next movie I do want to talk about, I'm going to end it with the last two that I really, really, really loved. I had never seen this movie before. GDT, my future best friend, he knocks it out of the park. Crimson Peak. Watch a movie and you're like, dang it, I could have seen this so much sooner and I would have enjoyed it for longer. That's how I feel about Crimson Peak. I mean, yeah. Speed Demon, really quickly, Chris Christopherson and Ron Perlman carried Blade 2. Yeah, I mean, Wesley Snipes also, because he's Blade. But yeah, I mean, they certainly added to it. I do really like Ron Perlman, and I love Hellboy. But yes, back to Crimson Peak. You guys. I know that I love gothic horror romance. That's what it is, right? Yeah. How do I even begin to tell you? Okay, so you've got Tom Hiddleston, okay? It is gothic-y. It's spooky without it being like boring spooky. Does that make sense? And it's just like, think of a drama and like a romance and add spooky elements to it. That's what it is. And also a beautiful house. Think of just like the prettiest houses that you can think of and make them slightly spooky and make them bigger. That's what it is. Yeah. So, Fun Kevin, you heard Crimson Peak was bad, but sure. Here's the thing. So, a lot of people thought it was like promoted as a horror movie. What do you look for when you think of a horror movie, right? When you go and you sit down and you're like, yeah, I'm about to watch a horror movie. You're expecting some massive, like, amounts of killing. If not that, just like brutal deaths, decapitations, all that good stuff, right? You expect people to be running around screaming like, oh no, where's the killer? Ah! Right? You expect a final girl. You expect all those things. And so when you sit down and you watch Crimson Peak and you've been told that it's a horror movie and you're like, yeah, cool. And it's not, then you're like, oh, this isn't good. And it sucks because a lot of the negative feedback that it got was because it just wasn't promoted right. It is not a horror movie. It's a gothic romance movie with horror elements, you know? Yes, Crimson Peak Hive is here and active. Yes, Hunter. So if you don't like Crimson Peak, cool. If you haven't seen Crimson Peak and you're like, nah, whatever, not cool. You should totally watch it before having an opinion on it. You know what I mean? What else can I talk about it? Because that was by far one of the best movies that I've seen in a month, maybe? Yeah, like top 5, definitely. You've got the girl, I don't know her name off the top of my head, but from Alice in Wonderland. The 2010 film, has it been that long? Oh, wow. Mia Wasikowska. Yeah, she was great. And honestly, the chemistry between her and Tom Hiddleston, at first I was like, but it's Tom Hiddleston, what? Also, he's like too old for her, or she's too young for him. What? No. And then you just get sucked in. And you're like, yes, I'm rooting for them. And things twist and turn, and it's very much like, if you guys have ever read Rebecca, I had to read Rebecca in high school, which looking back on it now, I'm like, why do they make us read that? That was so much more fun than all the other books that we had to read. You know, like the typical school books. And that's what screwed me up. I used to love to read, and then it got to be like, you have to do this. Rah! And it worked out with Rebecca, because I was like, holy moly, this is great. So if you've never seen Rebecca, or if you've never read Rebecca, read it. There is a movie coming out. It's like a remake. Yeah, I haven't seen the trailer. I might see it. I don't know. Do that and watch Crimson Peak. Just, yes. The costuming is perfect. The makeup is perfect. The set design is perfect. The plot is perfect. The horror elements are perfect. The directing is perfect. Yeah, so I always tell you guys, like, hey, I want to hear your opinions about stuff like this, and I still do. But if you don't agree that Crimson Peak is perfect, I don't know what to tell you. It's great. It's great. So if you guys, yeah, it's great. Oh, God. Okay. If you love Crimson Peak, show your love in the chat. Show your love in the comments below. Zrakin75. So you say horror movies don't have to be scary or violent. It's more the setting. I agree. I mean, sure. I mean, it depends on, like, think of your top 5 horror movies, right? Like, they have to, there's a creepy aspect to it. It's not like a slow thriller or a suspenseful movie. Like, to me, horror movies are very much like there's stuff happening. So maybe at the end of the day, it's like, well, what are your characteristics for a horror movie? Mine could be different than yours. Yours could be way different than mine. But at the end of the day, if there's that sense of like, then there's like horror elements. And depending on how much of those moments are there, then it could turn into a horror movie. Maybe we should have a class. I've talked about my levels before, and I sort of talk about them here and there. But if you are watching this and you don't like horror movies, first of all, thank you for being here. I have this theory that I've talked about before where it's like, hey, I think everyone can like horror movies. I think when people get really screwed up by horror movies is when they go from 0 to 60 and they don't have those stepping stone movies where it's like you're a kid and then you watch freaking, I don't know, Friday the 13th and you see Johnny Depp being sucked into the bed. That can be scarring. Like, if you're a kid and you see that, that's a lot. So if you instead watch, I don't know, Monster House, although some people say that's scary, I think there's different levels. So that being said, I think it's the same kind of deal with horror movies and horror elements. Should Crimson Peak have been promoted as a horror movie? No. It should have been promoted as a gothic romance horror movie. Or a gothic romance movie with horror elements. But how do you say that in a trailer? I don't know. This was a while ago. So, okay. Okay, Fun Kevin. You're not being very fun right now in the chat. I'm going to be honest with you. I totally feel that you guys like have stuff and you're like, yeah, look, I'm excited about that one. Oh, I don't know about that one. But blatantly saying, yeah, Crimson Peak ain't at the top of my list. Cool, bro. But you're not being very fun right now. So you can add it to your list or you cannot, okay? All right, let's move on. I am not in the mood for any negativity today. We are keeping this happy because life is crap already. Zirakin, yes, exactly. Horror versus horror elements. And they're different. They're not always the same because it's like horror, I feel, has all those horror elements. And sometimes you might be watching something and it just has a few and you're like, but I wasn't horrified the whole time. Do you know what I mean? It's a bigger conversation. Srturk75 over on Twitch. I'm currently watching the Conjuring movies, all of them in that world. I love the Conjuring movies. That's great. I think it's awesome that you are watching all of them, really getting into the spirit. There are a lot. There are a lot, and I've definitely gotten confused and been like, hey, how many have I seen? Have I seen all of them? Vera Farmiga is a treasure. I love her so much. So, yeah. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the last one. Hey, Geekly Goods. Leo. Those stickers, though. Yes. Yes. Super yucky. Definitely. Wow, Fun Kevin. So you say only Conjuring 1 is good, 2, the rest is bad, man. I don't know what... Fun Kevin, I'm about to block you if you say another negative, massively negative thing. Because you can go and do that on Twitter, okay? So if you say that one more time, I'm blocking you. Awesome. Okay, so the last movie that I'm going to be talking about is this guy right here. Hey, what's up? I wish he could, like, talk, but that'd be really creepy, wouldn't it? Yeah. Although, it's 2020. It's an alternate reality. Okay, so, Halloween. We are making our way through all of the Halloween movies. And I'm very excited about it, because I have seen them before. I've seen all of them in order. Yeah. And I really did like this last Halloween. Crap, what was it called? Halloween Returns? Revives? Nope, I'm making it up now. Well, this last one. And I really liked it. But with your friends on YouTube, on Skype or Zoom or whatever, virtual, of course. And yeah, we're watching it. So, okay. You know what's great about Halloween? It's that it feels like it ushered in the horror genre again, like the slasher horror genre. This was before all the like Friday the 13th movies, obviously all the Scream movies. It just felt like, whoa! And we got JLC, Jamie Lee Curtis, just killing it. That is almost a pun, I want to say. Yeah, Zraken75 loves the Halloween movies. Yeah, what do you guys think about Halloween? I do want to hear that. You cannot like it, but don't bash a movie and just be consistently negative, okay? Today's stream is going to be a little short because I am feeling a lot of things right now. So I'm going to be real with you guys, okay? Rugged English, Annabelle Comes Home is great. That was pretty fun. Pretty creepy. Back to Halloween. Jamie Lee Curtis, watching her, so fun fact, I've interviewed her. She's fantastic. I love her so much. But seeing her in this role, which was one of like the biggest roles that she'd gotten at, I guess, at the time, yeah. And even now, iconic, hello. First of all, she's such a baby. Secondly, I love how her character starts off like very timid and she seems like the paranoid one because they're like, hey, her friends are like, what are you talking about? There's no one here, blah. And then she ends up becoming this final girl that she struggles. Like you hear the like, ah, ah, and you don't usually hear that in horror movies. It's very much like, ah, ah. And sure, you see the fear in the final girl's eyes, but there is something that Jamie Lee Curtis brings to Laurie that I feel like there's this sense of vulnerability, even more so than usual. And I love that she does that, because it makes it, and especially with the ending of the first movie, it's not all just like tied up in a bow. You think it is, but you're like, oh. And then she's there just sitting, just like feeling a whole lot of things. She's seen all her friends die. Like, she's been through a lot. I mean, so most final girls have. So, I don't know. There's something about this movie. And one of my friends actually said that the more that she watches it, the less scary it becomes, which is totally cool. Which, yeah, I mean, and I think that's what happened to me, is that I used to be terrified of horror movies. And then I started binge watching a crap ton of horror movies. And I was like, I guess I'm not scared anymore. It's just kind of like not numbing you to it, but then you start to appreciate what it's offering. And you start figuring out, like, wow, Final Girls are great. I love Final Girls so much. Like, Final Girls in horror movies, not the movie Final Girls. Although, sure, yeah, that's pretty cool. There's also, I mean, what's really cool to me, too, is that Michael isn't necessarily fast. Like, he just walks quickly. You notice that? Like, he walks quickly with a knife, and he's threatening because he's, like, strong, and he's, like, angry and rah. But the threat is, like, a different kind of threat, because then you feel like, cool, I killed him. No, you didn't. You know? I love that. Carpenter is the man. Halloween is, so Hunter said Halloween is definite horror for me. I love Carpenter so much. Me too. Mickey, Halloween is fantastic. I like Carpenter talking about how it's about how human beings should and shouldn't react to forces of nature. Fun Kevin, are you gonna have any positive comments today? He walks quickly. I swear he walks slow at the end of the movie. I don't know. Okay. Geekly Goods. Hey, Leo. The T-800 walking towards Sarah's friend on the phone, definitely taken from Halloween. Are you talking about Predator? Aliens. Terminator. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, isn't it crazy? I feel like Halloween opens so many doors, and it's great to see, like, kind of where it started. And if you think about her mom, Jamie Lee Curtis's mom, Janet Leigh, in Psycho, like, that ushered in stuff too. If you guys have never seen The Birds, highly recommend that too. Coming back to, thank you so much, Snapshot. You're so great. I really appreciate your support. You guys may have or may not have noticed, I timed out Fun Kevin, because that's such an ironic name for someone that's being very negative. I want to make it clear that this space, although we talk about horror movies and like we can say, hey, The Terrifier was crap, here's why, I don't want to bash it. Because then remember, at the end of the day, all of these people have made movies. When was the last time we made a movie? You know? So I really do appreciate when you guys send sweet messages on Twitch, on YouTube, on Twitter, just because, I mean, think about, really quickly, think about all the times that you say good things to someone just because they're doing a good job or you like what they're doing. You usually don't, right? You say like, oh, hey, you misspelled that, or hey, you screwed that up. I don't know, just think about the last time that you gave kudos to someone. Not even just to me, guys, like anyone. Just think about it. Zrakin75. So the 2018 one was just Halloween. Interesting. That's another thing, that there are way too many titles for Halloween and I'm getting confused with them. And I'm like, Halloween H2O and Halloween Kills. Halloween, yeah. But I think it's because I just consumed all the Halloween movies really quickly. I don't know if that's ever happened to you guys, where you watch all these horror movies in a row and you're like, I can't tell the difference between all of them. So I'll definitely be taking my time with them. Yeah, I did the same with Child's Play, right? So Child's Play was definitely, Chucky saga. That's what I did, so it's really great. Yeah, Terminator and Aliens were small pivots and sequels. You know what, guys? I honestly don't know how many movies from the Terminator verse I've seen and how many from Alien I've seen. So that might be something I do down the line. I've definitely seen the first 2 Terminator movies. And I made eye contact with Linda Hamilton at Comic-Con last year. So, yeah, I think that's all for the movies that I saw this week. I can't even remember how many that was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Highly recommend you watch Crimson Peak. Why? Because it was my favorite one that I saw this week. That rhymes again! Rhymed twice. I love it when I accidentally rhyme. After that, heck, watch Halloween again. Why not? Jamie Lee Curtis is fantastic, and I love her so much. Also, I did trailer reactions for the 4 new Blumhouse movies coming out, and no one seemed to care or react to them at all. And I was like, am I the only one reacting to them? Guys, we got more horror movies, and they're Blumhouse. I also, quick fun little thing, I have a Letterboxd Pro account now, because I take movie watching very seriously, okay? And I found out that the producer that I've seen the most movies from is Jason Blum. So you're welcome. I'm right here, Jason. Jason. Oh! Friday the 13th? Whoa, okay. Oh, I should have worn my whatever, okay. Not sponsored at all by Letterboxd or Blumhouse, although I'm here and I'm a great scary screamer final girl, so I'll be here waiting for you when you're ready. Yeah, so turns out I love Blumhouse movies, which no duh. Yeah, so watch Crimson Peak, watch Halloween again, watch my trailer reactions for those 4 horror movies coming out. It's a good diverse, 4 good diverse movies is what I'll say. Not necessarily that all of them are diverse, but there's different kinds of stories that we might not be used to. So those are literally just on my YouTube channel. If you guys are already watching this on YouTube, then just go after I'm done with this and watch those. If you're on Twitch, hop on over to my YouTube, youtube.com/Amy Cassandra. That's it. I was going to say MTZ, but no, it's just Amy Cassandra. Join my Discord for sure. And guys, so I'm really tired of you, so okay. I'm just done with fun, Kevin. I'm done. What was I going to say? Oh, okay, so I have a new show situation that I'm doing for Geek Bomb, and it's called If You Like, which is basically me telling you guys, like, hey, if you like this movie, here are 3 recommendations I have for you. So it could also be shows. I'm kind of just playing it by ear and seeing like what people are talking about and stuff. So yeah, it's on Geek Bomb's YouTube channel, so youtube.com/geekbomb. It's a super quick watch. I would highly appreciate you guys checking it out and commenting, because YouTube sometimes just doesn't care to push our crap. And I say our crap, I mean our content anywhere. So literally you guys being here in the chat and interacting, and you on Twitch as well, Zraken75 and Snapshot0573, you guys being here means more than you know, truly. Especially right now when people are creating a bunch of stuff and we're like, hey, this is our jobs. I'm still doing things. And I'm trying to just channel this time to just like be here and just focus on crazy things like horror movies, right? So if you guys could go check it out, that would be great. Again, it's called If You Like. You'll see my face on the thumbnail right there. That was a great sound. I can't do it again. Okay, just pretend it didn't happen. So yeah, youtube.com/geekbomb. I have tweeted it out on Twitter. I also shared it on my Discord. Literally, go join my Discord, because if you like anything that I do, you will love my Discord, hopefully. Thank you so much, all of you fun people here. Geekly Goods, Leo, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Hunter, Mickey, Antoine, hey, how are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Rugged English, thank you so much for being here. Ruth Ann, I know you were briefly here. If I'm missing anyone on YouTube, let me know. Zraken75, Snapshot 0573. You guys were great. Thank you so much. Speed Demon 360. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I will definitely make you guys know how much I really appreciate you tuning in live. It really, really means a lot. And if you're watching this after, thank you so much. Thank you. Go ahead and follow everything that I'm doing. Comment in the description box below. And let me know what you thought of the movies. Unless you're going to be Mr. Crappy Pants like Fun Kevin. Don't be like Fun Kevin. Okay? Alright. I will see you guys later. I don't know how many movies I'm going to watch this week, but I'm very excited because I've got a lot on my watch list. Follow me everywhere. Be nice. Wear your mask. Holy crap. Freaking register to vote. Okay? Please register to vote. Please. Please. And keep women in mind. And Black, Indigenous, people of color in mind when you vote. Please. Please. Okay. Call out racist as well. And hug your animals. And your friends. If you live with them. In the bubble. We did it. We did it. Okay. I will see you guys later. Join my Discord. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your Saturday. It's Saturday. Here in the US, it's Saturday. Okay. Bye, guys.
Yeah.